and you never shut up because people will use what you say as ammunition against you. They'll use what you say to get your miracle to be diverted into another place or situation. But tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, I got to learn how to be quiet in this season of my life because God's got something that's bigger than my life. I don't want to put my mouth on it and mess it all up. Have I got a witness in here? And so the Bible says the Bible Elizabeth was pregnant. The Bible lets us know that she comes in contact with Mary. And when she comes in contact with Mary, the Bible says that the baby beats on the inside of her belly. Have I got a witness in here? What's amazing is the scripture told us in Luke chapter to do. Have I got a witness in here? And so lean on your neighbor and say, neighbor, God is about to do his best work on the inside of your life. Yeah, you've been suffering in silence. You've been broken and bruised. You've been bruised and scorned. You've been crying tears all night long. Your family is jacked up. Your money is funny. Your change is strange. Your relationship with friends is all over the place. You want to tell somebody, but you can't tell nobody because they won't understand why you're dealing with what you're dealing with. Sometimes God will cause you to be quiet because He don't want to mess up, want you to mess up His miracle. Have I got a witness in here? And so look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you better be glad that I didn't respond to that last offense. Because had I was responding to the last offense, you would have thought I was a born again baptized believer. Had I responded to the last text message, you would have thought I was saved or born again. You better be glad that God taught me to be quiet in every season of my life. Have I got a witness in here? Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, your miracle is on the way. Have I got a witness in here? And so here it is that John is born, and the people try to get Elizabeth and ask her what is this baby's name. The Bible says Elizabeth tells him that his name shall be called John. Look at somebody and tell them there's always critics in your crowd. Have I got a witness here? And so the critics said, I know that this can't be right. Because guess what? Ain't nobody like this whose name is John that's coming through this lineage. Have I got a witness? And so John is sitting there as a little baby. He can't say a word, but his daddy is sitting there and still quiet, even after seeing the miracle happen. And so they say, get the Zacharias and ask Zacharias God opened up the windows of heaven and poured him out a blessing that he didn't have room enough to receive. And so lean on your neighbor and say, neighbor, when you agree with God, you're going to see God's hand on your life. Have I got a witness in here? The Bible says, write the vision, make it plain, that they that read it will begin to run. Can I tell you something? You can't run and read at the same time. You got